What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Kinetik 615 here on the Between the Hashes, formerly the Gamer Sideline channel, and on live on Kinetik 615 for a watch along for the national championship game, Miami Hurricanes and Indiana Hoosiers. Let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. Give me your score predictions. Bear with me, guys. I'm running a little bit behind. Had an internet outage up here in Michigan. I don't know if you've seen the news recently, but the weather has not been the greatest up here the last few days. So we are dealing with some internet issues. All right, we got the Indiana Hoosiers coming out now. Let me know in the comments what your score predictions are for the game. Miami Hurricanes taking the field. And this is being played in Miami, I believe. So it's kind of like a pseudo home game for the Hurricanes. If anyone wants to come up on stage and watch the game with me, you can. If I don't know you, you have to have your camera on backstage before I'll bring you up. Let me know in the chat if you want the link. They're just doing the beginning of the game stuff, getting ready for the first kickoff. Yeah, we'll see, man. Call me a skeptic, call me a hater, whatever you want. I'm not a Cignetti guy. I think he's very good at what he does. I don't necessarily think he's that great of a coach. He's a very good coach, but I think people go overboard calling him the greatest coach of all time, greatest coach in college football. I don't agree. Shout out Cole Jerry in the chat, Luffy in the chat. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Let me know in the chat your score predictions. What up, Kirk? What up, Nova? Lakin? Appreciate you guys stopping in. Let me know your score predictions for the national championship. Shockwave. Shout out Shockwave. We got the coin toss happening right now. Appreciate that, Shockwave. Just a reminder, guys, I am live on the Gamer Sideline channel. It will be changing names soon to the Between the Hashes. We are rebranding the channel going into the off season. And I also am live over on my personal YouTube channel, Kinetik 615. So check out both if you will. My personal channel, I do my own football takes, sports takes, mostly around the Michigan Wolverines and Minnesota Vikings. Here on the Gamer Sideline, soon to be Between the Hashes, I pair up with my buddy Lichamax, and we do generally a weekly show talking about sports or sports gaming, depending. That's interesting. Fernando Mendoza is playing against his childhood favorite team in this national championship. That's kind of crazy. All right, we got Miami's offense taking the field first. I'm not a big believer in Carson Beck either. I am a believer in Miami's trenches, O line and D line. I think that's going to be the key if they win. Uh, I think for Indiana, the key for them winning is keeping Mendoza healthy, not letting him get hit often, and then just out coaching Mario Cristobal. Nice run by Miami there, 9-yard run to start the game. Back with a quick RPO pass to Malachi Tony. I'm a huge Malachi Tony. That kid is so much fun to watch, so good with the ball in his hand. I think Tony's going to be a problem. Beck scrambling, under pressure, throws it away. Tries to get it to Tony, but it's out of bounds. I don't think Beck is that good. What up, Jonah? Jonas? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Let me know your prediction for the national championship. You got Indiana or Miami? Tony lined up in the backfield, gets a pass out of the backfield, caught, but it's going to be short of a first down. It'll be 4th down, Miami. What do you mean the only one? What do you mean, Jonas? Not the greatest start for Miami. We'll see if Mendoza has early success against this Miami defensive line. Hemby in the backfield. I do like Hemby a lot. Quick RPO pitch to the right, makes a guy miss. Mark Cooper, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the first down line. What up, Charles? Yeah, I'm watching the game right now, just doing a little bit of a watch along. Are you watching it? What are you thinking? What's your prediction? Think Indiana's going to win? What do you think the score will be? Fernando Mendoza drops back. Quick pass to Hemby out of the backfield. Just past the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the game. Both defenses stepping up so far. Third and 8, third and long for Indiana. Miami's got 6 guys on the line. Under pressure, scrambling, throws it away. It'll be fourth down, Indiana. 24-20 Indiana. Okay. I can't say that that's a bad prediction. I like it. Malachi Tony on the punt return. Gets about 10 on the return, and there's a flag on the play. I thought my feed went out just now, but it went to commercial. Nick Saban's crazy, man. I've been watching some of his interviews lately. I mean, he's cool, but I feel like he's trolling people a lot with his commentary. Yeah, I'm not a big bet guy. I really, I don't know. I don't see anything great in his playing quarterback. I just don't. And like, I don't mean that as a slight towards him. I just don't see it. Nice defense there on the run for Indiana. It's going to be a 3rd and long for Miami. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Great pass defense by Indiana there. Indiana's going to get the ball back. Mendoza draws back to throw. He's under pressure, scrambling out of the pocket, trying to get away by time. Throws it down the sideline. Almost incomplete, but it's broken up by Miami. Teray with the pass breakup. There we go. Omar Cooper with a nice catch, broke a tackle, gets across the first down marker. It'll be a first down for Indiana. First and 10 for Indiana. Pistol hands it off. Is that Black, I think? Keelan Black gets it to the 50-yard line. Shotgun now for Mendoza, 3 receivers. Play action. Quick pass to the left sideline. Elijah Surratt with the catch. Steps out just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short. Nice little dig route. I said play action. That was actually looks like an RPO. A little bit of a late hit on Mendoza there by Jacoby Thomas. Hands it off. Hemby up the middle. Nice gain of about 3 or 4. Shotgun for Mendoza, 3 receivers. Trying to throw, stands in the pocket as he's getting hit, gets it out over the middle. It's caught for a first down, and we're going to have stop for forward progress here at the 34-yard line. RPO pass to on an out route to Surratt. Mendoza hit as he throws. Wow. He got smacked. Wow. Wow. Mohamed Toure. Cooper in motion, hands it off to Black up the middle. First down run, trucks the defender. Nice. New set of downs for Indiana. Wow. Read option. Mendoza decided to try to fake it as if he kept it, and it ended up with him getting leveled off the edge. Mendoza let out again. You know, I mentioned this the other day on the show. Excuse me. Mendoza keeps it, gets back to the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a yard or two. I brought up a stat, a graphic that Kay Adams had tweeted out that showed the that on this year for Josh Allen on games where he gets hit 6 times or more in the game, he's like 1-5 or 1-4 or something like that. But he's a much better record on games that he doesn't get hit on. I feel like that's the strategy for Miami. Hit Mendoza, knock him off his game. And so far, that's what happened because he just threw a bad pass up into the end zone. And Frederic just, I mean, almost intercepted it, but that was not a great pass. And I think you're starting to see Mendoza get a little shook here. That should have been an interception. Indiana's going to send out the kicker. 4th and 6. This will be a 34-yard kick attempt. Indiana now with 3 points on the board, 1st points of the game. What do y'all think so far? Indiana's up 3-0. I need to plug my phone in before it goes. Come on, guys. It's football. You can't be begging for targeting calls on a play where the quarterback carries out the fake to make the defenders think he's the ball carrier, and he gets hit. Like, sorry. If you don't want him to get hit, don't have him doing that. It's football. It's a contact sport. We got to stop making the sport softer. Y'all see that commercial, the Modelo Recruiter? I like that commercial. All right, Carson Beck in shotgun, 3 receivers. Tony lined up in the slot. Fires right. It's tipped and almost intercepted. Indiana defender gets a hand on it. Receiver still almost catches it, but the hit knocks it out. And then it could have been picked off still after that. Beck fires to the right sideline, and it's knocked down. D'Angelo Pons. And Beck is sacked. Aiden Fisher, the linebacker, number 4, with the dog blitz through the middle of the line, gets right to him. Beck never had a chance. What up, Grady? Nice run stop by Ruben Bain there. Roman Hemby versus Ruben Bain. That's a matchup. Ruben Bain is a monster, dude. Run to the left by Indiana. It's going to be down. 3rd and long. Under pressure, Mendoza gets rid of it on the screen. Hemby catches it, gets about 4 yards on the catch. It's going to be 4th down. It looks like an interesting movie. Send help. Hard Rock Stadium always looks weird to me. Like the exterior modeling of it, it just like it doesn't look like a stadium to me from the outside. 4th and 11. Indiana's going to punt. Start of the second quarter. It's a long punt. Takes it at the 27. Malachi Tony slips, but he gets back up. He's still going. Broke an ankle tackle. He's got some blockers. Gets back across the 40. Man, Malachi Tony is electric with that ball in his hand. I have no fandom for the Miami Hurricanes, but I like Malachi Tony. They're going to call him down back where he slipped. Come on. Come on. Back in shotgun, receiver in motion, right to left, hands it to the running back, cuts back up the middle, and it's going to be no gain on the play, I think. Maybe a yard, but shotgun now, empty backfield, receiver spread, 3 bunch right. Back looking to throw, scanning, fires right, underneath, caught. Going to be a couple yards shy of a first down. Third and 2. Shotgun now, tight formation, is it off, running back the middle, met in behind at the line. Forward progress, no gain. It'll be 4th down. Is it just me? Am I the only one that every time I see Carson Beck, I see Sid from Ice Age? Is it just me? Like, I don't know. Listen, I know I'm not like some great looking dude. I'm a funny looking dude. Carson Beck is a funny looking dude. It wasn't a dirty hit. It's football. Calm down. The quarterback's still a football player. Apologies, guys. I've got to move around a little bit. My back is not in the greatest shape. You want to know more? The QR code in the corner um, could really use some help if you're able to. Nice sideline pass to Elijah Surratt. First down. But it makes it a little bit tough to sit here in one position. Nice little RPO pass. Takes the handoff, play action over the middle, knocked down by the defender. Second and 10 now. Receiver in motion, shotgun Mendoza, quick pass right. Caught, makes a defender miss, stiff arm. Still going, and knocked out of bounds. Gonna be shy of the first down. Tight end number 37. Shotgun now, three receivers bunch tight left, hands it to the running back. Gets across the first down marker. First down run for Indiana. Shout out Black Spartan in the chat. Yeah, man, Big Ten dominated. I mean, it's been complete dominance the last few years. Michigan, Ohio State, now Indiana. Big Ten is the best conference. Poll. What do you want the poll for, Cody? What do you want? What do you want the poll for? I can put a poll up. Let me know what you want the poll on. I can put a poll up. Shotgun now, second and 9. Mendoza, high snap, fakes. No, he hands it off. Roman Hemby, nice run for a few yards up the middle. It's going to be third down, Indiana. Are they playing the Imperial March from Star Wars? What? Third and 6, shotgun, takes a snap under pressure, gets rid of it. Right sideline, knocked down by the corner. No, they're going to call flag. What up, Marmar? Hey, sorry I missed your call earlier, man. Today's been a crazy day. I was going to call you back earlier, and then my internet went out, and I had all kinds of issues. Yeah, that was DPI. Hey, Marmar, if you want to come up on stage, let me know. I'll give you the link in the chat. Or anybody in the chat that wants to come up, let me know. Hemby tackled in the backfield. Moten just blew past Coogan on that play. RPO hands it off, run up the middle, leveled past the line. Roman Hemby. Just a reminder, guys, I am live on the Kinetik 615 YouTube channel, also live over on the Gamer Sideline. The Gamer Sideline is currently being rebranded to Between the Hashes. That's why you see the logo in the corner. But make sure to to go ahead and subscribe to both channels. Also, if you get a chance, check out the QR code in the corner. It'll take you to my GoFundMe. It is also linked at the top of my Twitter or X profile. Feel free to follow me everywhere on social media at Kinetik615. Shoot me a message. I'll try to get back to y'all. Quick update for those that have been following along with my GoFundMe. I do have my arbitration date for my disability. It did get pushed back all the way to almost April. It'll be March, late March, March 19th. Before I have the arbitration date, assuming I get approved for it. I'm probably looking at May or June at the earliest to start getting payments. So I could really use some help in between now and then to keep bills paid for myself and my mother. Any donations are appreciated, and all of the money will be used only to keep bills paid, keep electricity on, keep food on the table, and gas in the car to get myself and my mother to our appointments. Me for my physical therapy and my surgeries, and for my mother for her cancer treatments. Happy to answer any questions anyone has as well. Feel free to shoot me a message on X, DM me on or on Discord at Kinetik615. Yeah, I gotta agree with Jake Crane here. Physicality in this game, I love it. As a Michigan fan, Big Ten football fan, I love seeing the hard nosed physical football, and both teams are bringing that in this game. So I'm enjoying this. Third and 13 for Indiana from Miami's 48-yard line. Oh, did they get someone to jump? Throws it over the middle, incomplete. And there's a flag. There's a flag. Did they get him to jump? They did. Wow. Free play for Indiana, free first down because Ruben Bain jumped too fast. Wow. Wow. There we go. Kalon Black with a nice run up the middle. Huge gain. Trying to run tempo there. Cooper with the catch on the sideline. Gain of about 3. Shotgun now, tight formation, 4 receivers. Fakes the handoff, play action, hits the sideline, caught. Still going across the 5. Down. Did he get a touchdown? Touchdown, Indiana. Oh, they're going to call that back. He's out of bounds. He stepped out at like the 5 or 6 yard line. Yep, 6 yard line. He stepped out. Here we go. So they took the touchdown off. It's going to be first and goal from the 6. Shotgun, Mendoza fakes. No, he hands it off. Run up the middle, maybe a yard. They're still pushing. Looks like he got to the 5. Kyle. Oh, yeah. No, I got you. We'll see. I mean, we need to. Our team is so young and devoid of depth last year. I mean, we reloaded a little bit, but we're still young, man. So we'll see. Marmar, man, listen, the more I've been thinking about it, man, I think Michigan's in trouble, bro. I think Michigan's in trouble. Mendoza in shotgun now, tight formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, hands it to the running back, gets to the 1 yard line. I think Michigan's in trouble, Marmar. So, all right, follow me here, right? So, hold on, what's going on here? Oh, they're calling a timeout. Okay. All right. So this is the first time I've tried to put this into words. So follow along with me. Bear with me. Okay. So the last 3 or 4 champions, national champions, have had a inordinate amount of upperclassmen, 4-year players, 5-year players, right? Experienced players, upperclassmen with a lot of game experience. The 23 Michigan team did, the Ohio State team did, both the teams in this natty, like their team is very experienced, right? You follow me? The the process seems to be get experienced players to load your team up with. Right now, it almost makes more sense to recruit heavier in the portal than in high school recruiting, because we see like guys like Ty Haywood and Cole Sullivan, they come to Michigan, get developed, and then leave before they're productive, before they're starters, right? So it benefits players in the portal season right now to enter the portal every year, because they right now generally can get better offers jumping from team to team than they can staying on one team. The problem is Michigan can't recruit in the portal like Indiana does. I've been saying this part because Michigan has this stupid credit issue where they don't want to let upperclassmen in. We can't recruit the players that have experience in the portal. We have to recruit and develop. But the world of college football right now doesn't allow us to do that. I just think it's a bad match, man. And I don't know, man. Like, what good is development with every year free agency? And if we're not able to bring in the same type of production players that we're losing, then we're going to constantly be losing production and replacing it with potential. And we've seen potential doesn't get to the national championship. I mean, the coaching experience, but I mean, coaching can only cover for inexperience so far. We saw that last year with Wink Martindale, dude. Wink Martindale, people want to give him so much crap, but he was dealing with a defense that was one of the youngest in the country, the least experienced in the country, playing in the toughest conference in the country, playing with all the coaching turmoil and very little depth on the defense this year, and still had a top 20 defense in the country. Wink Martindale was a hell of a defensive coordinator, and we still could not beat any teams that were better, that like the really good teams, because we didn't have the experience and the depth to match up with them. Like, good coaching can only mask inexperience so far. Like, we have got to be able to bring in productive upperclassmen in transfer portal in today's college football. And the stupid admissions department. Yeah, but you're not. But Kyle wasn't getting to the national championship with that level of athlete. Now he's recruiting the top level athletes and going against the top level athletes. And if we're losing production and only replacing it with potential, until something changes, we're not gonna get back to the natty, dude. I'm sorry, I did all that talking right over the rushing touchdown there by Indiana. They go up 10-0. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope he proves me wrong, but I just got a bad feeling about it. Like I think Whittingham's a great coach. I don't think any of what I'm talking about is a slight at Whittingham or his staff. I'm saying that I don't think the current system aligns with Michigan's outdated admissions thing. Like that worked fine when there wasn't year to year transfer portal free agency because we could keep players and develop them. But now, like, we can't. We're going to lose production and replace it with potential because the admissions department will not let us bring in upperclassmen production. Back in pistol, hands it to Fletcher. Fletcher running up the middle, getting some push from his O line. Nice 5 yards or so on the game. No, they didn't. They didn't let us bring in Uluave. They didn't let us bring in Skylar Bell last year. We had Uluave in the building. We had him wanting to commit to Michigan and admissions. And those are the type of guys that we're going to, when we lose a Cole Sullivan, we got to be able to bring in an Uluave. That's my point. The admissions department forces players to lose credits so they don't choose to come to Michigan. That's my point. That's exactly my point. Because they're on this stupid credit bullshit that other schools don't have those restrictions. And so other schools are able to replace lost production with production, and we have to replace it with potential. Listen, I think Nathaniel Stalling is a good player. He's not Uluave. He's not Cole Sullivan. Cignetti is replacing Cole Sullivan's with Cade Uluave's. He's not replacing them with Nathaniel Stallings. You can say that's on him, but that's Michigan arrogance, dude. Oh, well, if you want to come be a part of this team, you have to be willing to sacrifice your credits. But no other team in the country is making him do that. So actually, it's a Michigan problem. That stupid credits rule is going to make it so we cannot bring in upperclassmen with production because they won't want to lose credits. So we have to replace them with D2 grad transfers like Stalling or potential depth. Nice throw there by Carson Beck. Gets it down to Indiana's 40. Wait, what did Urban say? Nice route by Daniels, getting separation on the corner route. Tony in motion. Beck in pistol. Quick throw to Tony on the screen. Gets a few yards on it. I mean, I think Kyle will do fine. He'll bring players in, he'll develop them, but I don't think it's going to be enough, man. When all these other schools are bringing in upperclassmen production, stacking upperclassmen with production from other teams, and we're bringing in potential and for Whittingham to develop up. I don't think we're going to make it back to the top level of college football as long as the admissions department's on this credit bullshit. Like we need to stop being arrogant and saying we're Michigan. You need to be lucky that we're even recruiting you. So sacrifice your credits to come here. Like that's so stupid, dude. Like, dude, how stupid is it that Uluave would have had to sacrifice credits from Cal Berkeley? Cal Berkeley is a more prestigious school than Michigan. Why the hell were those credits not transferred? It's not like he was transferring in from East Tennessee. Like Cal Berkeley is a much better school. Well, not much better. They are a higher academic school than Michigan. Every one of his credits should have transferred. There's no reason somebody transferring from Cal Berkeley or Stanford or Vanderbilt or Harvard or whatever should not transfer. It's not, dude. Look it up. It's not. So look, I'm gonna do something real quick. I just put into an AI program, and all I said was, which is seen as a more prestigious overall degree from the university. Sorry, what is seen as more prestigious overall? A degree from the University of Michigan or a degree from the University of Cal Berkeley? This is what it says. Overall, a degree from UC Berkeley is generally seen as slightly more prestigious than one from the University of Michigan, particularly in academic research and global or international contexts. However, both are elite public universities, widely regarded as among the very best in the world, and the difference is often small and subjective depending on the field, region, or audience. Both schools consistently rank in the top tier of U.S. public universities and top 20 to 50 globally. Summary of major rankings. U.S. News and World Report national universities 25 to 26. Berkeley often edges out Michigan slightly. Berkeley around 17th overall, Michigan around 20 to 21st in recent cycles, with both in the top public spots alongside UCLA. So my point is that there is no reason that Uluave's credits should not have completely transferred to Michigan. There's no excuse for it. Harbaugh was bringing in a couple guys every year with experience. Back when every school was only bringing in a couple of guys every year with experience. Not when they were loading 40, 50 new players up in the portal every year, taking the best production from the smaller schools and stacking them onto teams like Miami and Indiana. It's absolute denial and delusion for us to act like Cal Berkeley credit should not transfer to Michigan. It's absolutely stupid. Fakes the end around. Nice pass to the sideline for Beck. It's going to be short of the first down. It'll be fourth down. Clock's still running. Are they going to go for it? Miami out sends their kicker out. Carter Davis, 7 of 12 this season from 40 plus yards. From the left hash, and oh, it's no good. It hits the right upright. The dreaded doink. Yeah, like I said, this isn't saying that I think that Whittingham's not going to do a good job or be able to develop who he brings in. My contention is that the university's admissions is going to limit who they're able to bring in to the extent that it's going to prevent us from competing at the highest level until it changes. Mendoza fires to the right sideline, and it's caught. Becker with the catch at the 50-yard line. They're going to call a timeout. They're going to try to kick it from, wow. Are they going to try to kick it? Wow, 3 seconds left on the clock. They're going to send out the offense. They're sending Mendoza back out, so they're going to take a shot to end that first half. Mendoza stepping up, fires it deep down the sideline into the end zone. Incomplete. And that's going to be halftime. Indiana up 10-0. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I need to go AFK. I need to go check on my mother. So I will be back before halftime is up. All right, and we're back, guys. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm 1 second. I gotta go check on one other thing. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. All right, here we go, guys. Second half about to kick off. Indiana's up 10-0 over Miami. Miami missed that long kick to cut it to one touchdown. We'll see if they can make a comeback. Here's the kickoff. Indiana's going to receive. It's going to go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tried to run, get it back to the line, nothing more. Shotgun now, three receivers, tight formation, looking to throw. Under pressure, pocket collapsing, and he's sacked. Akeem Mesidor with the sack. 3rd and 17. Receiver in motion. Hands it off, running up the middle on 3rd and long. Met by the linebacker. And it's going to be short, but there's a flag. What a bonehead move, man. What a bonehead move by Miami. To grab his face mask? What a bonehead move. Wow. Bonehead move. Miami deserves to lose if they're making penalties like that. The nice tackle in the backfield. How is he allowed? How is the wide receiver allowed to just like push the DB down to the ground to get open? Mendoza drops back to throw under pressure, and he's sacked. Reuben Bain Jr. with the sack. It'll be 4th down. Tony with the punt. He's going up the left sideline and taken out at the 37-yard line. 17-yard return. That looks like a really good movie. Mercy. I wanna see that. It's been a long time since there was a movie coming out that I wanted to see. Hands it to Fletcher, running up the right side. Gets through the line. Up the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. Fletcher's going for a touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. Now we got a game, guys. 10-7 now. Mark Fletcher, man. All right, Mendoza in shotgun, 3 receivers. Receiver in motion. Hands it to the running back, up the middle. Gain of 4 on the run. What was that? So he caught it, bobbled it, dropped it, incomplete, picks it up. What? Let's see this replay. Wait. What? Anyone that's still hanging out watching, there's an argument going on in Maze Madman's Discord right now. Yes or no? If your team loses, was the other team better? My argument is, if the other team beat you, then they're the better team that day. They won. Every loss Michigan has this year, no excuses. We lost because the other team was better. Some fan bases can't admit when they lose. Like, dog, you lost. Just admit it. There's nothing wrong with saying they were a better team. You don't have to make an excuse every time. You don't have to say, "Oh, well, we beat ourselves," or shut the up, dude. Come on. Hands it off. Fletcher up the middle. Met at the line. No gain. Third and 9, Miami on their own 13-yard line. 13-yard line. Over the middle. Bobbled and incomplete. It'll be fourth down. Shout out Angel Dust. Appreciate you stopping in. What do you think of the game so far? Indiana up 10-7. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. And Mendoza sacked again. Nice run by Black. Not enough, though. It'll be third and long. Mendoza in shotgun now. Changing the protection. We got three receivers right. Bunch right. Running back bounces over to the left. Under pressure from Bain. Left sideline hits his hands. Incomplete. Malachi Tony with the return, and he's taken down at the 7. What is this commercial? What? All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Miami from the 7. Hands it to Fletcher. Fletcher runs up the middle, tries to cut left, gets down about the 10-yard line. Like fires left, almost intercepted, incomplete. Third and 7, shotgun, quick pass over the middle, caught by Tony, and he's tackled short. It'll be 4th and 2, deep in their own territory. Oh my God! The punt is blocked, and it's recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. Blocked punt leads to a touchdown by Indiana. The kick boinks off the left upright, but still goes through. Indiana now with a 10-point lead, 17-7. Back in pistol. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to Fletcher out of the backfield. Meets one defender. Bounces off him. Tackled down. Just shy of the first down. Be second and short. Second and 2. Shotgun for Beck. 3 receivers. Tony in the slot. Hands it to Fletcher. Fletcher on the sweep. Gets around the right side. Cuts back inside. Makes a defender miss. Escapes the tackle. Taken down. Nice chunk play. It's going to be a new set of downs for Miami. Fake the pitch. Down the sideline. Man, it's caught, but he got leveled. Nice throw to Daniels. Down to Indiana's 40, taken down at the 35. That was a good play by Beck. Uh, as much as I've taken shots at Carson Beck, that was good. He kept that alive. Nice work there by Carson Beck. Fletcher running left. 3-yard gain. Hands it to Fletcher up the middle, breaks through, gets it down to just shy of the first down by a yard. Touchdown, Miami. And just like that, it's a 3-point game again in the fourth quarter. What up, Cameron? Shout out, man. Go blue. What do you think of the national championship tonight, man? What's your thought on it? 17-14, start of the fourth quarter. Kalon Black, the run up the middle, maybe 2 yards on the game. I agree. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not a fan of either team. I don't like Carson Beck, but I also don't like Curt Cignetti. I do like Malachi Tony and Mark Fletcher. I like Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor, so I'm kind of hoping that Miami comes back. And to be fair, I do also like Roman Hemby quite a bit on Indiana, so I wouldn't be mad. And it's kind of hard not to kind of like Fernando Mendoza a little bit, but I kind of hope Miami makes a comeback in the fourth. First and 10, Indiana from the 40. Two receivers right. RPO pass almost intercepted, incomplete. Hey, I saw a status just a minute ago. It said Fernando Mendoza hasn't even been drafted yet, and he's already playing like a Raider. Quick pass to Cooper. First down, taken out on the other side of the 50, just before the 40. First and 10, Indiana. Fakes the handoff. Play action. He's under pressure, and he's sacked. He got back to the line. It won't be a sack. He'll be a scramble for 1 yard. Henby with the run up the left side through the line gets 3 yards on it. Maybe 4. Mendoza looking to throw, fires downfield, incomplete. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. Indiana's going to go for it. Clock winding down. 7, 6, 5, 4. And Cignetti calls for a timeout. 4th and 5. Indiana's going for it. They fires left. Sideline. It's caught. Sideline caught at the 18-yard line. Hands it off to Black up the middle. Gain of a couple. Over the middle, incomplete by Mendoza. Nice touchdown run by Fernando Mendoza there. Might have put the game away. Indiana now with a 10-point lead again. The comeback just got harder. My bad, Ripstar. I was trying to respond to stuff in the Discord. What do you think of the game, bro? I mean, I think Mendoza's showing a high floor, but I don't know how high his ceiling is. I mean, I like the kid, he's cool, but I don't I mean, he's probably yeah, I mean, I'll say top pick just because this year's draft class is really weak. But like if this was next year, if Mendoza was in next year's class, he'd probably be like QB4. Yeah, I mean, I like him. I think he's a better quarterback than Carson Beck, but this year's QB class just isn't strong at all. Don't get me wrong, I like Mendoza as a person. Wow. Wow. Incredible catch by Marion. Incredible catch by Marion. Oh, never mind. That wasn't a catch. That wasn't a catch. Never mind. False alarm. False alarm. Nice pass there. Malachi Tony is insane, dude. Catcher. That was a catch, bro. Yeah, that was a catch. Me personally, I would take Dante Moore over Mendoza for the ceiling. Malachi Tony. Tony with the touchdown. Bro, I love Malachi Tony. This kid is electric. Me personally, I would take Dante Moore over Mendoza, but I'll admit that right now today, Mendoza's a better quarterback. I just think Dante Moore has a higher ceiling. We got a game, guys. There's the kickoff, 24-21, 6.5 minutes left in the game. Indiana's ball. Miami needs to stop. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I was not expecting it to be such a physical game, and I really am enjoying it. I don't normally enjoy games that is not with the team that I root for. Have any money riding on the game because I don't have money income to be able to bet money, but I'm actually enjoying the game. Speaking of which, guys, just again, reminder, please check out the GoFundMe link in the description. It should be linked in the YouTube profile. Also pinned at the top of my X or Twitter page, and the QR code in the corner. Check it out. Please consider donating if you're able to, even if it's just $5, $10. Every bit helps. And share the link out on social media. I just need help for a couple more months as I get to my disability. My arbitration is March 19th, and assuming that I get approved, hopefully I'll have the payments starting in May or June. Hemby with another run, a couple yards. Going to be 3rd and 5. Third and 4 here. Receiver in motion, left to right. Cooper, nope, returning back left. Mendoza keeps it rolling out left, passes to Cooper, gets the first down. 3rd down conversion. Wow. Big gaff by the defense there, not to keep somebody on Cooper. Wow. Black gets it to the 50. Gain of 5. There's another third down conversion. Miami's defense is losing the game for them. Run by Hamby up the sideline, gets the first down. I swear, every time Miami scores, their defense lets them down. Two-minute warning. Roman Hemby up the middle. Gets 10. Chug what? What are you talking about? All right, after the penalty, it's 2nd and 6. Indiana, 3 receivers left, 1 tight end in line. Receiver in motion, hands it to the running back Hemby. Met at the line, no gain. Hands it to Black, met at the line, stopped. Gonna be 4th down. Miami takes their final timeout. Indiana's going to kick the field goal. Straight down the line. They go up by 6. Miami needs a touchdown to win. A field goal does nothing. Final drive. This is going to be for everything. No timeouts for Miami. Shovel pass, and it's incomplete. Four receivers, Tony in motion. Beck in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires down the field. Incomplete. Oh, there's flags. Automatic first down, roughing the passer on Carson Beck. Bonehead play by Indiana there. Wow. Bonehead move by Landino. Bonehead move by Landino. Beck looking to throw. Fires over the middle. It's caught. Caught. Was that Tony? Wow. Through the contact, Malachi Tony keeping that possession. Man, Tony is a monster. Quick pass by Beck, right sideline, caught, first down. Didn't get out of bounds. Clock still running, 50 seconds. Drops back to throw. Beck fires left side, and it's intercepted. Indiana wins. Indiana's the national champion. Carson Beck drops it. Drops the ball again. Indiana Hoosiers are your national champions. All right, guys, let's game. That's the game. Indiana wins 27-21 on a walk-off interception of Carson Beck to Marion. Cignetti still not the best coach in college football. Sorry. Football clip, shout out, man. Seahawks, maybe. I mean, it'd be cool to see him win it, but I mean, McVay's been Darnold's kryptonite every time he's played him, so we'll see. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate everyone that rocked with me throughout the show. Sorry it wasn't more entertaining. I was just kind of watching and hanging out with y'all. But again, as usual, guys, follow me everywhere at Kinetik615 on X, on Discord. Shoot me a message. Check out the fund me, the QR code, or it should be in the YouTube video description pinned it on the YouTube profile and at the top of my X profile. Yeah, man. No problem. I appreciate it. And yeah, man. Watch for more content from me on Kinetik615 on YouTube. The Gamer Sideline being rebranded with the Between the Hashes new name. Just keep watching for content from me and Lichmax. Be kind to everyone out there. Enjoy the sports. Enjoy the rivalries, man. But you know, be respectful and have fun with it. And until next time, guys, for me, it's always Skull Vikes and go blue.
From joystick dreams to Friday night lights, it's controllers and cleats under podcast mics with Life-Max dropping deep like he's throwing a bomb, and Kinetik calling audible, staying calm in the storm. From the field to the sticks, yeah, we bring the heat. With Kinetik and Leash-Max, never miss a beat. When the final whistle blows or the credits roll, we're signing off strong, that's how gamers take control. Catch us on the sideline, where legends chill, where the playbooks flip and the passion's real. If you heard the takes, then you know the drill. Till next time, fam, keep it clutch, keep it skill. From the field to the sticks, yeah, we bring the heat. With Kinetik and Lichmax, never miss a beat. When the headset's off and the lights go low, we'll be back next game, y'all already know. We out.